Hi Pisces, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for November 23rd through February 22nd, or basically the month of January. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the Recommend a Reader shout out, which goes to the Rosie Tarot. Love and support to her. Check her out. Show her some love and support. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. All right, Pisces. What aren't they telling you? What they aren't telling you? What? Okay, Ace of Cups. All right, not going there yet because I think that's indicative of your feelings toward them. Hold on, I ended up trying to move hair out of my eyes, and curls get weird when it gets cold, and then I smudge glasses. There. Okay. All right. We have the Hermit, Queen of Swords. This could be Virgo. This is Libra. We've got Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords, and this is going crooked. That's what I thought. They're going crooked. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and Ten of Wands. This could be Aries. This could be Cancer. If I can get this righted here. No, right? Why it comes out crooked like that. All right. This is all kinds of... I'm sorry, Pisces. I'm going to get it together here. You know what? We're just going to leave it like that because I'm not going to keep messing with that. This is going to have to get like that. So sorry. Yeah. Sometimes it's just like that, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so we've got them, Pisces. They've been... Are they not in contact with you? Are you two not in contact? Because, okay. Does this? Hold on a minute. What's going on here? Are they playing games? We got two queens. All right. What's this? Three queens. 1, 2, 3. 3 queens. Oh gracious. So we could have a scandal of sorts here, or we've got some competition and some kind of triangulation going on. What's this Hermit about? Nine. So we got 2 9s. Virgo, and this could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This is somebody that's very self-sufficient, but this is also, this Queen of Swords about. The Hermit. Ooh. This is someone that's trying to figure something out. They're not telling you. Are you two even talking? We've got someone very unto themselves here. What's this Seven of Swords about? Seven of Swords. The Devil. What's this Queen of Cups? Well, what's this Queen of Wands about? Queen of Wands. This Eight of Wands. Because this is... what's this Eight of Wands? I feel like they're not going to... Pisces, they're wanting you to do something here. This is somebody that you two are at a standoff. You're not talking. You're not in communication. This is either an ex, or this is somebody you have had a fight with, or a huge argument, and they're not budging. We got the Eight of Wands twice here. Holy cow. What's this Queen of Cups about? I don't even know if they're talking to you. Like, Queen of Cups. Queen of Swords. Where do we see the Queen of Swords? Okay, so Pisces, this is someone, I don't even think they're talking to you. I think they've just completely withdrawn and are like, okay, fine, because they feel, Pisces, like it's about their self-respect at some point. Like they can't either keep flogging themselves, or they can't either keep approaching you about something or wanting something, or they are wanting... No, but I don't think it's they're wanting someone else. I think that they've just reached a point, Pisces, where they're just like, I'm not looking to this anymore. I'm looking inward and I'm looking onward, but I'm not looking at this connection anymore unless there's movement on your end, which I'm pretty sure from what what it feels like, you're not budging either. But we've got this love here. So this is someone that might be trying to figure something out, and maybe they're not going to talk to you until they do, but it doesn't feel like that's going to happen anytime soon. What's this of Wands about? We got the Wands twice here. What's this of Wands about? It could be Aries, Cancer, or Libra. Virgo. What's this of Wands about for Pisces? 8 of Pentacles. This is someone that, they might have said, like, I'm going to get out there, but if they're even talking to you, maybe this person doesn't feel like you two are talking at all, And they're not even, it's like they don't want to be with somebody either. They just want to be unto themselves. This person, the Pisces that I'm reading for, this person is not connected to somebody else. This person might have told you, Pisces, like, you know what, I'll just take chances by myself because anything's got to be better than this. And I don't say that lightly. It's kind of summing up because I've wasted a lot of time going back and forth here. But the thing is, this person probably was like, you know what, they just wanted out and they wanted to be by themselves, truly. Like, this is a very solitary person that has removed themselves from a relationship with you and is just basically doing their own thing, quite literally. This is a very independent person, and this is someone that's just doing their own thing. And they want to figure their stuff out, particularly their own issues with relationship in general. So they're not wrong when they tell you, if they've told you I need to be by myself to work on stuff, they meant it. Across the board, this is someone that's very solitary here. And they're trying to affect change. It might be slow going, but this is someone that was sincere when they said, I need to take some time for me to figure out business. I need to know that I can do things on my own. And I need to figure out why I keep jeopardizing relationships or letting stuff get in the way and what stuff is. And they mean it. This is, for the Pisces that I'm reading for, this is not somebody who is with somebody else. Or that wasn't the plan. I mean, they might be, but they didn't leave you to be with somebody else. This is somebody that tapped out because they had stuff going on. And yet we've got triangulation here with these queens. So there could have been, and maybe that's why this person was like, I'm out. Because they didn't want to be involved in some kind of scandal or gossip, or perhaps they felt guilty because that doesn't even fit. This is just somebody that felt like the right thing to do was to tap out. Because they have to work on their own issues. They recognize that their issues are getting in the way of connecting with someone, and they tapped out. Don't be surprised, though, if they come back in and go, okay, I figured stuff out. I've been working on a few things. I figured it out. So it's funny because part of it was self-worth. Like, okay, I got to figure out self-worth. Not like you're treating me like crap. I got to leave and defend my self-worth. This was somebody that just felt better being by themselves and resolving their issues. And what they're telling you, I got to tap out to work on my own issues, is exactly what they're doing. This is someone that's not telling you the truth. If that makes any sense. I don't know. It's like they want you to give them their space, I guess. It's kind of, they just felt like this is something they should do. They don't feel like they're with anybody or that they're moving towards anybody else. They're looking towards their future, and they're wanting a better way or a better future, or they just feel like, you know what, the stuff in my life has to change and I need to work on that change. And right now focus is just working hard on myself, working hard, period, and making life happen for me. And I don't know what that looks like yet, so I'm figuring it out and trying to sort life out in general. Wow. It's kind of boring, I'm sorry, but this is somebody that's not with anybody else. The 8 of Wands twice, the 10 of Wands twice, the Queen of Swords twice, Hermit twice. This is someone that's really trying to affect change for their future. And if you've stayed waiting for them, it's not doing you any good because you're not on the radar for them. They might come back later, but it's going to be once they're completely sure of where they're at. They're not budging because they're solely focused on themselves right now and their future and what they want, and figuring out their business so that they can basically be more in control in a relationship and have their stuff together so it doesn't keep interfering. They're very closed down and closed off and not connected to you. They don't feel connected to you still. What else for Pisces? But then at the same time, like, is this person really good at compartmentalizing? Because I don't feel anything here with this person. I just feel like they're a very methodical approach unto themselves. You know what I mean? Just their own thing. But then don't be surprised if they just show up out of the blue once they've got this all figured out. Because they really are wanting to figure out what's going on with them. And they feel best suited to do that by themselves. They don't think it's fair to be in a relationship to do that, because they feel like it's all their own stuff, and they just want to. It's not just you. It might be from everybody they're withdrawing. It could be that they're feeling also like, okay, so things ended with you, and then they've also withdrawn from a friend group. Like everything is changing for this person. This is somebody that might have withdrawn from their friends because there's some issues going on there that they don't want to be a part of, and they're just like, a relationship, I don't feel right about that. I don't feel right about friends anymore. I'm just going to be focusing on me and doing my own thing for my own future, because everybody else, it's just kind of gotten weird, and I just need to stay on the straight and narrow and worry about my own life right now and my own issues and what the heck's going on with me. Okay, so these two jumped. 8 of Wands, again 8 of Wands, moving on. 6 of Swords, moving on, moving out, and moving on. And I think this showed up for you too, honestly, Pisces, because I don't feel anything from this person in your direction. They are completely focused on themselves. So I think this was, honestly, I mean, we got the 8 of Wands here twice. I feel like this is about you not putting energy towards this because they're not connected to you at all. Then why would they show back up? That's just weird. Just so closed in. What else for Pisces? Oopsie. What? Okay, so there they are coming back in. That doesn't make sense though. This is compare for this right here. This is very random. This does not feel. This is Scorpio. This is a quest for love, or I mean, we've got the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups here. I don't get it. That doesn't feel connected to this at all. This is someone very into themselves and wanting to resolve their own issues by themselves and work on their own future, their own everything. I don't feel like they're connecting with anybody at all. What would Pisces person say to them? Pisces person. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it, and that's why. This is somebody who's like, I don't know how to fix this, so I'm just going to get the heck out of Dodge and move on with my life and work on stuff, but I'm not knocking on Pisces' door because they probably won't. They'll probably reject me. They probably don't want anything to do with me at this point. So we've got a Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups here, but there's no movement towards you. Okay. Wow. What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? I'm going to have to clarify it because I don't know what the heck's going on with this. Does not feel like it is a very independent, disparate energy here. What's going on for Pisces? What else for Pisces? Ceremony? Again, the only thing that it's a wedding? I mean, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, and ceremony? What? But also, this is like the High Priestess with the black pole, the white pole, the opposing, as above, so below, a melding of the opposites. But I'm gonna, what's this Knight of Cups here? Because that doesn't fit at all. I could see the only thing that ceremony jumped out at me for was them trying to do symbolic things to help purge and heal what they perceive might be wrong with their life or how they're doing things. Like they might be getting into some kind of rituals or trying to affect change with behavior changes, or starting to do some sort of daily practice to anchor themselves. But other than that, I'm not sure. I mean, we could be talking about a wedding here, but what's this Knight of Cups for Pisces? 5 of Pentacles. Oh, they're not. I mean, it's like, what, are they missing you? No, they're just not. They're not connected to anybody. They're not pursuing any. For the Pisces that I'm reading for, your person is. It's like they folded inward, and it's just that there's no connection to anybody in a romantic capacity. They've completely shut down. Oh, okay. All right. What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? Okay, 4 of Pentacles, why not? And the 2 of Wands. This is someone just completely self-preservation, completely disconnected and detached, and is looking out towards the future. And I really do hope this makes sense to some of you, because this is to feel something so completely compartmentalized is a rarity. And yet we've got the Queen of Cups, we've got the Ace of Cups. This could be somebody focusing on their own emotions, but they're trying to figure out their emotions. They're not exploring them per se. They're not extending them. This is someone that's just made decisions, has kind of gone like this, and is looking out to the future. And it's like they're done with it. There's no more to be done with this situation. Onward and outward and forward, and it's because they probably, it's like, I know I've screwed things up. I don't know how to fix it, so I'm just going to move on. And they'd like to figure out why. They're not wrong. If you're even talking to this person, they do want to figure out, but they're probably not talking to you because there's shame here. There's shame, and just being like, well, okay, I'm going to go now. That's that. I'm looking forward to their future, but still, and here I am like, well, don't be surprised if they come knocking back, because they're certainly not reaching to anybody else, but it will be completely unexpected. You won't see it coming at all. You won't even think of it, because right now there's no stutter step or anything. And yet it felt like, well, they might be coming back. Just passing through, though, to make things right, or to finally apologize once they figure everything out. But it's not any kind of reconciliatory attempt. It's just to make things right. It's a passing through. Okay. All right, Pisces, I hope this was helpful. They really are deep within themselves, though, especially like this right here, given this right here. It's feeling like they're trying to overhaul their life. They're really trying to anchor and sort of ritualize some things, like develop new routines, new ways of thinking, new ways of behaving, new, someone picking up exercising, or, some sort of sport or hobby. This is someone that's really trying to make behavioral changes, really trying to change the trajectory of their life. And they just feel like there's nothing for them in connection with you. What's done is done. Okay, all right. I hope this was helpful, Pisces. I hope to see you in the next reading. Love and support to you these next coming weeks. And thank you for stopping by. Take care.